I'm tripping because it's like I tried to tell y'all suckers this before. James Harden, and the big problem with him these last few years is that he accepted this new role. Now I'm looking at Joel Embiid. He was asked some questions, and I'm not mad when a guy gets asked questions. You give an answer, it is what it is. But he, to me, was sending some shots at James Harden today in response to what Harden says that he is not a part of a system. He is a system or something of that nature. I didn't even see the original comments from James Harden. So I got to talk to the bosses about that comment. But Joel Embiid, I guess he was asked about James Harden's statement. And according to reports, he gave a pretty long answer. And he said, we allowed him to just be himself. And we gave him the ball on every single possession because he's really good. He's an amazing player. I'm not that great of a passer. So we gave him the ball. I don't know if I like that, y'all. He's playing games. Joel Embiid is at it again, and this is typical Joel Embiid behavior. I still feel like he got a little bit of maturity in him. And I never seen James Harden take no shots at Embiid throughout this whole process of the situation with Philly. But I do understand that James Harden's situation is impeding on, Embiid's success. So I get if he feels some type of way. But Harden never took really no shots at Embiid like that. And Embiid is trying to play James Harden, to me, backdoor. All this, he's an amazing player. I'm not that great of a passer. Yes, that's the problem. James Harden bought into this whole facilitating thing with Philadelphia, and it didn't work. His numbers was okay at time, but James Harden has to play like the James Harden in Houston. He has to be a score first guy. And that really wasn't going to fly in Philadelphia, this being Joel Embiid's team, especially coming off of the situation that happened in Brooklyn. James Harden didn't have that much leverage to force his way to be the number one. But in all reality, that may have been what it needed to happen. And apparently, according to these comments that James Harden had, that is a problem. I think he embraced the role of being a facilitator. He did it in Brooklyn. But if he would have put up 30 and 40 instead of 20, I'm pretty sure the teams that he were on significantly would have had better success. And that just didn't happen in these last two destinations. And I don't know how it's going to work in Brooklyn. I mean, in LA with the Clippers. But Joel Embiid, I don't know. Again, I'm not mad at him for speaking on something because he was asked a question. But it just seemed like he just taking shots, saying we gave him the ball every single possession because he's really good. I mean, what does that mean? You can give him the ball because y'all want him to facilitate. You're not giving him the ball and telling him to score. Don't lie to us like that, Joel Embiid. Don't do that to us, gang. So that's what I don't like. Like he trying to paint a picture like they were getting James Harden involved in the offense. And, they try to appease to him by giving him the ball because he is quote unquote a good player. Like he trying to talk good on his name and trying to tell the truth because he did have to have the ball. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? But that's not the point. How did the plays end? How were the plays drawn up? I guarantee you the majority of them was not for James Harden to score. And that's the vibe that I'm getting from James Harden, but that's the vibe that I've been telling you suckers for like the last week, 2 weeks. Nobody wanted to listen to me, but here we go with this. And Joel Embiid, I feel like he taking shots at James Harden, and I don't really understand why. Because Harden ain't said nothing about him throughout this whole ordeal uh, with the Philadelphia 76ers organization. So, typical Joel Embiid with his nonsense, but we're gonna see how it play out. He said he wishes James Harden well. He said he's happy James Harden got what he wanted. but he disagrees with Harden's assessment of his time in Philly. How can you tell that man how to feel? You was the one. This was your team. You had it all. So you can't tell that man how to feel. And like Joel Embiid just was making headlines today. And I'm not going to say he was disrespectful, but I thought he was a little bit fake doing what he did today in this media when he got asked about James Harden. But that's my thoughts, man. I'm Seven Mitchell with the best of Seven Sports Talk. I'm calling cap on Joel Embiid. I didn't like this, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I thought he was taking shots at James Harden for no reason. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story. I'm out. Peace.